Bow! Bow! What's cool?
What's good, yeah?
Alright.
Crazy news.
We got some bad news, yeah.
I think it's good news.
We got some bad news.
We got trade rumors.
I've been waiting for this day since I was 16.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Nah. Let's talk about it though, man. As y'all know already, New York Knicks trade with the Toronto Raptors. RJ Barrett is damn, twin.
It's not just RJ Barrett. Don't disrespect now.
Disrespect.
You can't disrespect, man. Who else is gone, bro?
We also lost bread and butter.
My boy, quick!
It hurts the soul, man. The New
That
York
one
Knicks.
hurts. I ain't gonna lie.
It's so hard to say goodbye.
It's so hard, man. The New York Knicks traded RJ Barrett and Quickley for Malachi Flynn, Precious Achiuwa, and OG Anunoby. We gave up a second round pick as well.
Yeah, we gave him a second round pick.
So I just want, well, my question is like, who won that trade? The Knicks or the Raptors?
Damn,
So it's kind of two ways to answer that. It's like who won it now and who won it in the future.
All right, let's go for the now and let's go for the talk about the future.
Okay, so honestly, I think we won it now because we made our starting lineup better and we cleared some money off our books. But if RJ comes to the play and we always go from Quickley, shit could get crazy.
That's a fact. And he's in Toronto now.
Yeah.
Home city, you feel me?
And we also lost Quick, so I also think Quick is a competent starting point guard in a lot of NBA teams. So that's just how.
Yeah, Quick is definitely gonna be a starting point guard anytime soon, if you ask me. I think he was really just on the Knicks bench because we just really needed him to
Come off the
bench.
Because
Yeah.
we already have Jalen Brunson.
Yeah, that's right. If we didn't have Brunson, who's arguably like a top 20 player in the league, you know.
Yeah.
Quickley is our starter, but we couldn't start him. We have a lot of guard depth on our team. We have DiVincenzo, Grimes, Josh Hart. We had RJ. There's a lot of mouths to feed, and
Yeah, I mean, we all talked about this last year. We all wanted OG Anunoby for a while, honestly.
Yeah.
But we didn't think it would come at the expense of losing our backup point guard.
Yeah.
Now we got Malachi Flynn. Like, yeah, he's cool, but at the end of the day, your heart needs to beat different to play in New York.
For sure.
That's a fact.
And that was our identity, our bench, our power in our bench. And he was definitely part of it.
We had arguably the best bench in the league for the last 2 years.
Nice.
And that's what made us so tough, to be
Because
honest.
of Quick, man, in that
They
backcourt.
say we don't have the 1A, but you know, when our stars are lacking, it's that bench. They produce.
The 6, 7,
Josh
8,
Hart,
The 6, 7, the 8th man, the 9th, they produce.
Hartenstein.
They produce.
Yeah, now we got a squad for real in our backcourt, but now it's looking different.
Yeah.
Having OG Anunoby, we do go up in defense, I would say. RJ says he's a
Definitely.
defender. I watch Knicks games.
3-point shooting.
He gives up too much threes. He gets easily blown by. Franz Wagner gave him that business.
Yeah. Boy, punch him
Sit back home, send him back to the game.
First time I seen that, yeah. He sent him home. He made him pack his bags out of New York, man. That's crazy, yo.
All right, so what changes are we expecting from the Knicks moving forward now?
Moving forward, I think our game style might be a little different because if you think about it, we lost RJ and Quickley, who were basically our other two ball handlers outside of Brunson and Randall.
Yeah.
So now that ball is really, really in Brunson Randall's
I
hands.
also feel good about
At
it
all
too,
times.
Like Quick was efficient, but OG Anunoby is way more efficient than RJ, and that
sure.
I could live with.
Yes, yeah, that's
RJ
true.
was shooting his first 6-7 games 50% from three, and after that he said he's up to 33%. So
33% now.
33%. From 50 to 33 is
50 to 33.
crazy.
So that means after those 6 games, he had to be shooting really lower than 33 for that to get there.
Yeah, that means it was a fluke from the beginning.
Yeah. So,
Yeah, I think as Knicks fans, we're kind of used to seeing this RJ Barrett who's so elite at sometimes, and then he just falls off the map, and it's like, all right, like we kind of couldn't continue to keep up with his inconsistency. We need somebody that knows what they bring, they know how good they are, and we know what to expect. We didn't know what to expect from RJ on that, so that was tough to deal with.
I think it really boils down to like fit, right? I think RJ Barrett needed the ball in his hands and like to ask for screens to make plays off that action. I think OG Anunoby is a better catch and shoot player, which helps with having two ball dominant
What we
players.
needed.
Yeah.
And Brunson
Right.
and
We
Randle.
needed a catch and shoot wing
Yeah.
and a defender.
So
you know?
fit, honestly.
Like, it definitely is all about how the team fits together, and OG Anunoby is definitely a better fit in that starting lineup. than
For
RJ Barrett.
sure.
So does this trade makes us a top team in the East?
To be determined.
Yeah.
You asked me, we're still top 4, and honestly, the strength of our starting lineup now is even more important because we got rid of a big part of our bench. Like, Quickley was averaging 15, 3 and 3 in about 23, 24 minutes. That's amazing. Like,
amazing.
the efficiency is there. He pushes the pace for us. When we're playing a slow game and we can't get anything done,
so
we
you
need
say
something off the bench.
So you saying yeah to the question?
That we're a top seed? Yeah, I think we can still be a top 4 seed in the East. I generally believe so.
Personally, I'm saying no.
I think my bad, but to cut you, I think our star power is still enough.
Okay.
Outside of, even Jew and Brunson, we still have enough role players. We still have DiVincenzo. We still have Josh Hart. We lost Mitch for the year, but he's still there also. So we still have a good amount of role players to really still be able to make a lot of noise, if you ask me.
I say no personally because like we just lost 15 points and like we didn't gain it back the best way. Like we lost 15 points and we gained it with OG and we just lost 18 points from RJ. So it's either the only way I see us really getting better is if people step up.
Yeah.
Which
step up.
Which I see happening because at the end of the day, somebody also has to get those minutes. That's going also.
Yeah, I get that though,
So-
but the people, Dante is the only nigga that look like he's been stepping up a little bit. Even him, he's still
Think
consistent.
QG can step up?
Dante's been pretty good for us. I
Yeah,
think
he's been good, but still
he was
consistent.
some much needed 3-point shooting.
As starting games, either he hits some threes or he don't hit some threes or he hits some threes. From the Knicks, bro, all we beg for you guys is a little bit of consistency.
Yeah, I mean, as you alluded to earlier, as y'all all know, we lost Mitch for the season. So with that being the situation, I think, have y'all seen our defense lately? Oh my goodness, yo, we've been giving up points. So I think signing Anunoby and another backup big in Precious Achiuwa can help our defensive situation. If we had Mitch right now, OG Anunoby and Mitch being in our starting lineup, I think we're miles better than we were about 3 weeks ago. So.
Okay, I love that. I'm just saying to allude to what you're saying.
I needed to hear that. You was cooking.
No, you could. because at least he was able to get a bandage for like our big hole for this season at least. So we're not gonna keep on going down. At least we made some moves for that.
We got a top wing defender, so
Yeah. So my question really, I know this is all speculations, but what's the reason for this trade and why now? Like this, the timing is impeccable.
Because RJ got fried by a friend.
Yeah. I even said it before the season started. I think this year was going to be his last chance to really show us exactly what he can be. And we've been giving him chance after chance, even though he hasn't played the best basketball. He's played really good basketball in spurts, but overall, he has not really played good basketball, if we're being honest. And we keep falling in love with the potential, but can we really talk about what RJ has improved on since he came in the league?
Free throw shooting.
Free throw shooting? I mean,
Year 5.
year 5,
Have to, right?
if we're being honest.
Chill on my twin, man.
Yeah. I mean,
but then
listen,
what
I
about
like
Quickley though?
Quickly, that's another situation.
Why now?
He got better at everything. Honestly, bro, quickly. The Raptors probably really wanted Quick. That's what I think.
Yeah.
They probably really wanted. They wasn't budging. And the Knicks was like, we gotta get rid of RJ.
I mean, at the end of the day, though, Quick was asking for a nine-figure contract. He wanted to get paid 100 M's.
Yeah.
And due to the contracts that we have on our team currently, I think it doesn't really fit the mold. Julius took a pay cut after winning the second All-NBA team. Brunson took a pay cut signing with us. RJ is getting paid more than Brunson this upcoming year, so he had to go.
He was going to go.
Yeah. We still got Evan Fournier with $18 million on our books that gets off this summer, so I think we're going to make a move for the start.
But
Yeah.
is that really Quick's fault for wanting more money? Like, he's bored.
You gotta get with the
You gotta buy into the program. If you don't want to buy in, then you gotta go. I think that's more of what that is. We traded him and got something in return instead of just watching him sign a big contract in the offseason and not be able to match it.
And this also transitions to my next question, which is, will this move be good enough to attract a superstar? Because we have an OG, but now we finally got the space. Will this bring a superstar, and who do you think will be the superstar that will come to the Garden?
I mean, now, all right, so we have Anunoby now. So I think our starting lineup in terms of, okay, we have a starting center that we trust. We have a starting point guard, a starting power forward, and now we have a starting small forward. I think the only plug-in would be either possibly another great wing or another guard that can pair up with Brunson and kind of give us, some type of identity that we can build off of. I think that would be the next step. And in terms of a superstar that can fit that, I think you kind of start to look back at Donovan Mitchell now. I mean, that wouldn't be a bad plug-in piece. Donovan, I know he wouldn't pull up.
We know he wants to pull up. We pulled up on him, man. We showed him how New York get. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, you got beat in 5 by us already. Man.
Yeah, I know you wanted to be on the other side. That's really, more of that was.
It's not to win inside Donovan. Yeah, but I mean, I think it's good. Like we upped our perimeter defense. I like DiVincenzo as a defender personally. But if we do up our scoring load with Donovan Mitchell's game and Jalen Brunson's game is kind of redundant though, where we may be able to see some issues. But hey, the only way you win in this league is with stars.
Yeah. But what star would you think would you prefer to come over?
I want Kawhi. Kawhi, can he come to the Garden, please? Yeah, but that's just dreaming. Well, we gotta look at pending free agents and we'll see what moves we'll be able to make in the summer. Leon Rose told us in June and July there's gonna be a splash. He woke us up this morning with OG Anunoby.
Yeah, I think.
To see what our front office could do.
I think it's definitely time the front office has seen, okay, we know what we have in terms of the team that we have. We have all of these picks. I think it's about time now. You get OG Anunoby. The window is starting to close from the future to now.
Yeah.
So I think it's about time to really make that big splash and get somebody that can really fit our mold.
We got hella
make us
first
even
round picks
better.
too.
I think who will fit us is Kawhi and PG. That right there.
They're both free agents this upcoming summer if they decline that player option.
And somebody on a little lower quality, I don't think it's championship, but I'll take Tobias or DeMar. That's just free agents. If I would want, Kawhi and Paul George, but
yeah, you got the poor man's Kawhi.
Yeah, just
that's the poor man's. That's the poor man's. All right,
shut up.
Nah, I'm not gonna lie. I'm loving this trade, hands down. We're a win now culture. We opened up our books. We're begging for a superstar. Where are we?
Yeah, we're begging.
This is basically saying, please,
come to the Knicks.
Please come to the
You have what you want.
You have what you want.
We have money. We're not even resigning guards in the future, man. We know Quick is him. We know, and we still had to get rid of him.
But we're willing to take that sacrifice.
Yo, we got rid of Quick just for you. No, we got rid of Quick for you.
Whoever that star is.
We got rid of Quick for you, boy.
Alright, so let's just say goodbye to Quick.
Yo, goodbye, Quick.
Goodbye, Quick, man.
My boy Quick.
My boy.
The hooping, man. We loved it. Shout out to you in the garden. Shout out to you in the garden. You balled out, my boy. But it's that time, man. Good luck in Toronto. I know you gonna ball off over there for them for sure. They gonna love him.
Hey, yo, RJ, you whack as fuck. If you get nice on us, another team,
I'll be tired.
I think
the Knicks.
Another
he's gonna get nice on the Raptors.
Another thing, I can definitely see him playing way better on the Raptors without that pressure.
It's too much
from
pressure.
a bunch of niggas like us.
We was there every single game. This nigga's weak, son.
This nigga's scared, nigga. This nigga's pussy.
In Toronto, when it's already a natural love for him him and they know his game. They kind of grew up with him. You know, like he's always been touted as like a top player out of Canada, and they all know him for that. So when he comes back, he might really feel that love and really, you know,
be something.
I think his next step is really consistency. He's a good player.
Honestly, bro,
he's a good player.
You know, I can't really say good looks to use what you did here because he was kind of average. But you know, thank you for stopping.
Needed him last year in the playoffs.
Yeah, he
you
showed
know,
up.
like, thank you for
Needed
stopping
him last year in the playoffs. So
we thank you.
Shout out to RJ, man.
Yo, I think RJ gonna get like the video when he come back to the Garden.
He got us to 2 playoffs as a second, third option.
Okay.
Shout out to you, RJ.
Shout out, man. We're not gonna undermine what you did here, bro. But we're in now mode, and this is now.
Yeah. Sorry it had to be you, but it had to be you.
We are the New York Knicks. Go New York, go New York, go!